Everyone. So happy you could be here today. On this live, I will flow through a 1 hour yoga class, and the format of the yoga class will be for us to stretch the body, do some stretches and breath work to prepare the body for the various yoga postures. After the stretching, we proceed into 30 minutes of yoga practice. And midway into the practice, we do stop for a water break, and you'll be able to type any comments in the chat on what type of yoga postures you'd like to flow through. I'll be checking the chat, and then we proceed to the remainder of the yoga class. So that's how that works. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. So my name is Candace. I am a certified yoga instructor. I go live every Tuesday morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Additionally, I have a virtual yoga practice on Zoom where we get to engage and interact a little closer. And additionally, I have set up yoga practices in various mental health hospitals, helping people navigate through mental health using yoga. Okay, using yoga as a part of the treatment plan. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. Today we do have our mat in a horizontal alignment. And for today, we can start with the seated warm-up. Let's start seated, and let's start in what is called an easy pose cross-legged position. Legs crossed, the left leg crossed in front. We're going to focus on sitting tall by lifting the heart up and relaxing the shoulders. Let's place our palms over our kneecaps. Keep your heart lifted, press your navel in, and as you're breathing through your nose, guide the crown of the head up towards the sky. Let your breath flow freely. Listen to the sound of your breath as you're inhaling. Listen to your sound of your breath on the exhale. On the next inhale breath, guide your heart forward. On the exhale breath, let your spine take a C curve. Shoulder blades spread across the back. Your chin flows towards your collarbone. On the inhale breath, flow forward with a lifted heart. Exhale, heart flows towards the wall behind, shoulder blades spread, and spine takes a C curve, chin towards the collarbone. On the inhale, let's rise up and lift the heart up to lengthen the spine. Guide the body to flow to the right, and then flow back. We're going to make a circle. Flowing now towards the left. Keep your breath fluid as the heart flows forward. So let's make 2 complete circles. We've done 1 rotation perhaps so far. See how slowly you can make the spine move. See how slowly you can guide your breath to flow. After you make your second rotation, lift the heart up and breathe, returning to the long neutral spine position. Now we'll go opposite direction, flowing now towards the left and back, side. All right, so don't let my cues rush you. We're going to flow forward. Just go nice and slow. All right, so right now we've done 1 rotation. We're going to do 1 more. Back, breathing, side, forward, and then complete your second circle. Inhale, lift the heart up, lengthen spine, let the arms extend outward, and rise up. Release the arms down nice and slowly. Squeeze your elbows. Keep your fingers straight. Your belly is pressing inward. Fingertips touch the mat. From here, we'll take a deep breath. Lift the arms up to shoulder level and bend your elbows. Palms face inward, elbows flow forward, and then expand. Breathe, elbows flow forward, expand. Another breath, elbows forward. Touch your fingertips to your shoulders, and then guide the arms forward, palms up. Breathe, elbows bending, nice flow, and forward. Guide the arms outward. Let's breathe. Lift the heart up. Let the arms release down. Place your hands underneath your knees. Inhale, lift the knees up, uncross legs. Now right leg will be in front. Release the knees down. When you release the knees down, let your heart lift up. This lengthens the spine. We'll guide the arms to extend outward and flow up. On the exhale breath, release the right arm down. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Palm connects with the mat. Reach up with your left hand. On the exhale, fold the upper body to the right. Bend your right elbow and your fingers slide towards the top of the mat. Turn your head so your nose points upward. And just breathe into that lovely side stretch, activating the T-band, opening the hips. The breath will flow freely. Focus on your right palm. Take a breath. Press the right palm into the mat. Begin to rise up. Breathe. Lift the heart up. Right arm rises. All 10 fingertips flow to the sky. Let's take another long cleansing breath. On the exhale, left arm releases down. Squeeze the elbow. Move with control and focus. We'll guide that left palm to the mat. Take another long cleansing breath. Exhale, fold upper body to the left, bend that left elbow, and we'll just turn the head to face upward, nose pointing to the sky. Allowing our breath to flow freely as we open our hips up and stretch out the muscles of the back. Increase range of motion in the shoulders. So many wonderful benefits. On the next inhale breath, lift the heart up. Press that left palm into the mat. Left arm rises. All 10 fingertips flow to the sky. Guide the fingertips to meet. Palms are touching. Squeeze your elbows straight. Observe the fullness of the breath with a hollow belly. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, release your palms. Slowly lower your arms. Let your fingertips flow towards the mat. Bend the elbows. Hands support the outer portions of the knee. Inhale, lift the knees up. Uncross your legs. Right leg flows forward and fold over the straight leg. Guiding your heart towards your front foot, we're going to flex the front foot. And you can either touch your shins, touch your knee, or maybe touch your toes. Don't strain, we're still warming the body up. Let your body relax and observe your unique heart rhythm. On the next inhale breath, we're going to begin to lift the heart up. The body will rise up. Arms rise up. Keep lifting the heart to lengthen your spine. The breath guides the right knee to bend. Exhale. The left leg extends forward. Release over the straight leg, guiding the navel inward. Your hand can touch your knee, your shin, or maybe your toes. Whatever feels best for you right now. Just keep your breath full and deep. And observe how your heart is beating. On the next inhale breath, we're going to begin to lift our heart up. Let's breathe, rise up. The body rises, the arms float upward. We're pressing the navel inward, fingertips float to the sky. Take a breath. Exhale, release the arms forward, bending left knee. Let the soles of the feet meet. Let the knees splay outward and lift your heart up. Left elbow bends, covering the heart with your palm. Right elbow bends, covering the palm over your navel, belly button. Guide the crown of the head up. Enjoy the length of the spine, and we're going to gaze towards the tip of the nose, lowering the eyelids. Breathe deeply, follow your breath inward. This will be our moment of reflection. If you'd like, you can set an intention or even a dedication for your practice, or you can simply remain connected with your heart energy. Let's take a long, deep breath. When we release the breath, let the hands extend outward, elbows straighten, blink the eyes open. Let your arms rest. And we are now ready to start our yoga practice for today. Today's yoga practice, let's start with a cat-cow sequence. We'll turn our bodies to the right, so let's lift the knees up. Turn the body to the right, lowering the knees. If bending your knees on your mat is uncomfortable, you can try getting extra cushion by simply folding the mat one time and creating more cushion in your mat. This is another option. Alrighty, so now we're in the all fours tabletop position. We're going to inhale, the belly's flowing towards the mat and the tailbone is rising up. Lift your head up. Look up towards the sky, nose pointing up towards the sky. On the exhale breath, lower your head. Release your breath, lower your head, tuck your tailbone in. Let your navel press towards your spinal cord. When you're ready to inhale, do so. Belly flowing to the mat, lifting head up. So at this time, go very slow and let your breath guide your movement. We're tucking the tailbone in, lowering the head, pressing the navel in, arching like a cat, stretching the back muscles. On the inhale breath, when you're ready, lift the head up, tailbone rises, belly flows towards the mat. Beautiful flow. Let's do two more. Let's breathe. Exhale, inhale. More breath. The body is fluid, the breath is fluid. The next breath will guide us to the neutral spine position. From the neutral spine position, let's flex the toe prints onto our mat. With the toe prints on the mat, we'll inhale and lift the knees up. Straighten your legs. Release your heels downward and actively press your heart towards your thighs, tailbone flowing upward. And we're gently guiding the heels downward, okay? So most importantly, keep your eyes open for focus and concentration. Keep your breath full. Keep your fingers spreading widely to protect your wrists. And actively press your heart towards your thighs to create micro movements in the spine. Breathe deep. As the breath flows freely, we're going to focus on our left knee. We'll inhale, bend the left knee towards the chest. The left foot will rise up. The next breath allows the left foot to flow up towards the sky. We're going to straighten our leg, guiding the left heel up to the sky, pressing our heart towards that right thigh. Chin flows towards the collarbone. We connect with our dog split. As we open the hips, we'll take another cleansing breath. On the exhale, begin to lower the left leg. Bend your left knee towards your chest. Step your left foot between your thumbs. Sole of the foot meets the mat. Right heel presses down. Position your left knee over the left ankle. And as you inhale, you'll rise up. Let's breathe. Lift the heart up. Body rises. Arms flow forward. Back leg straight. Front knee bending. Fingertips will flow to the sky. Keep your shoulders relaxed. We connect in a warrior one. From here, we'll take a deep inhale. Exhale, left arm flows forward, right arm flows back. Arms flow to shoulder level. Keep your gaze forward. Keep your belly hollow and be sure to relax your shoulders as we connect in a warrior two. From here, we'll take a breath, guide the right arm forward. Let's breathe. Arms flow to a parallel position over the bending leg. Palms facing inward. From here, take a breath and begin to shift the weight of the body forward, lifting up your back heel. Squeezing the right glute muscle, lifting up the right leg, straightening the left leg. Excellent flow. From here, take another breath. Exhale. Guide the arms to release downward. Fingertips flow towards your mat. Be sure to keep your eyes open. As we balance on a straight leg, so good for the body. Take a long cleansing inhale breath. On the exhale breath, begin to lower your right leg, guiding the navel inward. Right sole of the foot flows to the mat, and we connect in a forward fold. If your hands are on the mat, walk them closer towards your toes. Your fingertips might be hovering above the mat, that's fine. If your hands are on the mat, go ahead and place your hands on top of your feet, stacking your hands. Chin flowing towards the collarbone. We're enjoying the fullness of the breath, observing how the weight of the body releases to the heels. From here, we'll take a deep inhale breath. On the exhale, begin to bend your knees, hinge in your hips, place your palms on your mat, spreading fingers widely. And now we're going to step the legs back, step back to down dog. Guiding your tailbone up, pressing your heart towards your thighs, legs are straight, and then release the heels downward. It's okay if your heels don't quite touch the mat, that's fine. Be gentle with your body and breathe into the flow. Remember, it's important to keep your fingers spreading widely to protect your wrists. Always keeping eyes open to promote focus and concentration in the body. Observe your unique heart rhythm, and then we'll focus on the right knee. We're going to inhale, bend the right knee towards the chest. The right foot will lift off of the mat. From here, the next breath allows the right foot to flow up to the sky, straightening the right leg. Pressing our heart closer towards that left thigh. Enjoying the fullness of the breath. Connecting with our dog split. Observe your unique heart rhythm. Observe your breath flow. Let's take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, Slowly lower the right leg down. Bend your right knee. Knee flows to the chest. The next breath allows us to step the right foot between the thumbs. Sole of the foot connects with the mat. Rotate that back heel inward. Notice how your front heel, back heel make an imaginary line. Front knee bending, back leg straight. On the inhale breath, let's begin to rise up, lifting the heart up, guiding the belly inward, arms flow forward, fingertips flow to the sky. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Connect with Warrior One. Tapping into inner strength and focus. So good for the body. Let's take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, right arm flows forward, left arm flows back. Squeeze those elbows. And connect with Warrior Two, palms facing downward. Let's gaze forward past our front fingers with relaxed shoulders. As you breathe deeply, let your tongue release from the roof of your mouth and rest in your low jaw. From here, we'll focus on the left arm. Take a breath, left arm flows forward to a parallel position over the bending front leg. Now, we'll gaze actively to focal point, and the breath allows us to shift the weight of the body forward towards the bending leg, lifting up the back heel, squeezing the left glute muscle, fingertips flow forward, connecting with Warrior Three. Release the arms down, breathe deep. Fingertips will flow towards the mat. Be sure to keep your eyes open. Every time we're inverted, our eyes remain open for focus and concentration. Now we balance on a straight leg, toning our legs up and opening the hips, receiving many good benefits to the nervous and circulatory system in this inverted yoga posture. Let's take a long cleansing inhale breath. On the exhale breath, we're going to begin to lower the left leg. Left sole of the foot will connect with the mat, left foot next to the right foot. Let the weight sink into your heels equally. Begin to guide your hands closer towards the feet. You can either stack your hands on your feet or your fingertips might be hovering above the feet. Observe how the breath is flowing. As we keep the eyes open, we allow the chin to flow towards our collarbone, and we encourage the crown of the head to flow towards the toes. Keep breathing deeply. From here, let's take a deep inhale. On the exhale, begin to bend your knees, hinge in your hips, let your chest rest on your thighs, palms connect with the mat. Fingers spread widely. Now, we can step the feet back, straightening the legs, guiding the hip points to lower and hover over the mat. Shoulders align over the wrists. Actively press your navel inward, and we connect with the plank posture, activating the core muscle group, strengthening arms, strengthening legs. If this is a little too intense, you can bring one knee down and still receive the benefits of activating the core. From here, we'll take a full inhale breath. On the exhale, point your toes. Bring your toenails towards the mat. And the breath lets the chest flow forward. Lift your head up. Keep your hips elevated off of your mat. Your nose points to the sky, connecting with an up dog. The next breath flexes the toe prints onto the mat. We're going to shift back to down dog. Tailbone flowing to the sky. Let's breathe, lower the head. Adjust your hands as necessary. Encourage the soles of the feet to flow to the mat. We're pressing our heart towards the thighs. Enjoy the fullness of the breath in the down dog. The next breath allows us to bring the left toenails onto the mat, right toenails onto the mat. Guide the heart to press towards the biceps, forward. Lift your head up. Hips are hovering above the mat. Enjoy the fullness of the breath. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, bend your knees, let your knees connect with the mat, and bring your glutes towards your heels. Let the breath flow freely. Slide your fingertips towards the top of the mat. Press your navel inward. Your chest flows to the thighs. Slowly lower your head. And let your forehead or hairline area connect with the mat. This is a variation of a child's pose. Child's pose is a resting posture. And although it's a resting posture, we receive many benefits from fingertips to the tips of the toes. Stretching the muscles, activating the ligaments, joints, and tendons. And with each breath, we're increasing oxygen levels into the body. So good for the body. From here, we'll take a deep breath. Let's lift the tailbone up. Slide your fingertips towards the top of the mat and begin to guide your elbows to align in a diagonal alignment, shoulder, elbow. Keep your fingers straight. Actively press your heart towards your thighs, towards the knees, towards the thighs, and we connect in the puppy pose. Observe your unique heart rhythm. Observe your breath flow. We're strengthening the spine. We're strengthening legs. Breathe deep. On the inhale breath, slide your hands towards your knees and lift those elbows up. Connecting with an all-fours tabletop position. From here, we'll flex the toe prints into the mat. The next breath allows us to lift the knees up. Let's breathe, lift the knees up, straightening our legs. Release your heels downward. Now we're going to focus on the left foot. Take a breath, step your left foot between the thumbs. It's okay if your foot doesn't go all the way between the thumbs. That's just what you're aiming for. You want your front heel to be directly in front of the bottom toes. Both legs will be straight, and now shift your weight to both heels equally. Let's explore the fullness of the breath in this pyramid pose. Strengthening the legs, strengthening the nervous and circulatory system. From here, we'll take a deep breath. When we exhale, bend both knees and step your back leg forward. Both knees are bending. Now, the next breath allows us to step the left foot back. Left toes flow directly below the front heel. Both legs are now straight. And we're going to let the weight of the body sink into both heels equally, keeping straight legs and eyes open. Keep breathing deeply. From here, we'll take another breath. On the exhale, rotate the body towards the left. All 10 toes point towards the front of the room. Walk your hands center and connect in a wide-legged forward fold. The weight of the body will sink into the heels and all 10 toes point towards the front of the room. Your fingertips might hover above the mat or your full palms might be on the mat. Keep breathing deep. The next breath allows us to begin to heel toe our feet inward. As we heel toe the feet inward, the legs flow closer and closer together. Ultimately, the thighs touch. We connect in a forward fold. The next breath allows us to soften the knees with a slight bend. And as we inhale, we're going to lift the heart up slowly. Palms face forward, arms flow outward. Let's rise up slowly, guiding our fingertips to the sky, straightening our legs. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears. Let's enjoy the fullness of the breath. This is a mountain pose. The weight of the body sinks into the heels. The heart is lifted, the spine is long, shoulders relax away from our ears. As the breath flows freely, we notice our unique heart rhythm. Let's take a cleansing breath. On the exhale, palms face outward. Let's see how slowly we can lower the arms down. Lifting the heart up, guiding the navel in, fingertips flowing towards the mat. Excellent flow. We're about 30 minutes into the practice. This is the time for the water break. I'm gonna go grab some water really quick and come right back. In the chat, type any yoga posture that you'd want to flow through, and we'll get to that in the second half of class. Be right back. Alrighty, so I'm back. Now I'll check the comments in the chat to see what yoga postures you guys might want to flow through. For those of you just joining, welcome. I'm Candace, certified yoga teacher. The yoga platform is called Gentle Yoga for Everyone. We're midway into class. This is our water break. We go live every Tuesday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So join the community and take a free yoga class. Let's see. In the chat, lots of hellos and hearts and all the good stuff. What does this say? What is that called? Little emojis? Alrighty. Casey. I think that says Casey. That's what I think it says. Alrighty. So hydrate as necessary. Alrighty. Right, once you're nice and hydrated, let's return to the mat and we'll be sitting. The mat is horizontal if you've just joined class. The mat is horizontal. We'll have our legs extended forward. Place your hands behind your back. Fingertips point in the same direction as your glute muscles. We're going to straighten those elbows to lift the heart and lengthen the spine. We're going to press the balls of the feet forward. Guide the tips of the toes towards the body. The crown of the head is flowing upward. The spine is long and straight. Excellent flow. Now, on the inhale breath, bend the left knee. Sole of the foot connects with the mat. The breath guides the hands and arms to flow forward. Lift the arms up. On the exhale breath, release over the straight leg. Guide the navel in. Chin will flow towards the collarbone. Remember, flow with the flow. Allow your body to flow with the flow of your breath. Yes. Breathe deeply, and each time you exhale, allow your body to soften and relax. connect a little deeper into the pose. As we're strengthening our back muscles, we're toning the legs, strengthening arms. From here, let's take a breath. We'll guide the arms to extend outward and hands flow towards the wall behind. Begin to have your palms face back, bend your elbows, fingertips flow towards each other, and we're gonna clasp the hands behind the back and breathe deep. Or notice how your heart is beating. Notice how the breath is flowing. From here, we'll take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, release the fingers. Guide the arms outward, elbows straighten, and guide the hands forward over the flexing front foot. Chin flows towards the collarbone. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale breath, let your left foot flow forward, straightening your left leg. Both feet are flexing, and the belly flows inward. We keep our chin flowing towards our collarbone. Keep breathing deep. Remember, move slow, be gentle and kind to your body. We're stretching the muscles in our back. With the feet flexing, we're getting a wonderful stretch in the ligaments, bones, and tendons in the feet. Very good for the body. Engaging all 26 bones we have in our feet. Flexing those feet. Breathe deep. On the inhale breath, let's begin to lift the heart up. The body rises, arms flow upward. We're bending the right knee. Guiding the right sole of the foot to the mat with a lifted heart. The front foot is flexing. The elbows, we squeeze straight. The elbows are a very important hinge joint. When we squeeze them, we engage the biceps and triceps. From here, we'll take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, lift your heart up and release over the straight leg. Slowly guide your navel in. Take your time. As the chin flows towards the collarbone, the forehead flows towards the straight leg. Notice how your shoulder blades spread across your back. Let's explore the fullness of our breath. From here, we'll take a breath and we'll begin to extend the arms outward, hands flowing towards the wall behind us. Begin to bend your elbows and let your fingertips flow towards each other. Perhaps you'll be able to clasp your hands. It's okay if you can't. Make sure you maintain a flexing left foot. Notice the vibration of your breath. Notice your unique heart rhythm. From here, we'll take a deep inhale. On the exhale, release your hands if your hands are holding behind the back, and we'll guide the arms outward, elbows begin to straighten. The breath guides the arms forward, and see if perhaps you can rest your hands on your leg, on your foot, on your toes, ankle, whatever area you can capture without straining. So observe your facial muscles, all right? So take a breath, guide the corners of the mouth up, let your facial muscles relax and soften. Keep breathing deeply as we take best care of our body. From here, we'll take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, right foot flows forward. We're going to straighten the right leg. So let your right hand hover on the right side, left hand is on the left side, either holding the legs or ankles or toes, whatever feels best. Just keep your breath full. Notice your belly area. Actively press your navel in. Engage your abdominal wall. The next breath allows the hands to flow back towards the wall behind us. Take your time, arms are shoulder level, and then guide your fingertips towards each other. Interlace your fingers if you can. If not, let your palms be parallel. If your fingers are interlaced, clasp your hands so you bend the fingers. On the inhale breath, lift those hands up, straighten those elbows. Notice how your shoulder blades touch. The feet are still flexing. The belly is hollow. On the next breath, if you want to go a little deeper into this posture, as you inhale, slowly lift your hands up towards the sky. A beautiful way to increase range of motion in our shoulders and tone up the deltoid muscles that cover the shoulder, as well as strengthening the ligaments, joints, and tendons in the arms. Let's explore the fullness of our breath. From here, we'll take a deep inhale. On the exhale, slowly begin to lower your hands downward, moving with control and focus. As the hands lower, straighten your fingers, guide the arms outward. Let's breathe. Arms extend outward, hands float over the flexing feet, or hands can flow to rest on the legs. Do what feels best for your body. Remember, don't strain. Just keep your breath full. Keep your breath deep. From here, we'll take a deep inhale breath and allow the breath to connect with our unique heart rhythm. On the next inhale, we'll begin to lift our heart up. Let's breathe. Lifting the heart up, the body rises, arms flow upward. Guide the belly in. Lift your heart, lift your heart. Lengthen the spine, relax your shoulders. Enjoy the fullness of the breath with a nice, long, straight spine, flexing feet, straight arms. From here, let's take a deep inhale. On the exhale breath, release the arms forward. Let the arms lower. On the next breath, we'll bend the knees. Soles of the feet meet the mat. Let's turn our bodies towards the right. Straighten your legs and lay on your left side. Hips will be stacked. Bend your left elbow. Use your left hand as a cradle for your head. We have our right leg on top. The breath allows the right knee to bend. Sole of the foot touches the inner leg. Now, your left foot is actively flexing, so flex your left foot. Your hand rests on the bending knee. The belly presses inward. The next breath allows the bending right knee to flow towards the back of the right shoulder. The left foot is still flexing, and the breath allows the right foot to rise up. The arm rises as well. Now we're flexing both feet. See if you can capture the big toe with your pointer, middle finger, and thumb. That's called your yogi toe lock. If you can't hold the big toe, that's fine. Place your hand along your leg somewhere. Keep your breath full and deep. Notice your heart rhythm and be mindful to guide your navel inward each time you exhale. From here, we'll take a deep inhale breath. On the release of breath, release your big toe. Keep both feet flexing, and we're going to lower the foot and lower the arm simultaneously, guiding the navel inward. We move with control and focus. Thighs begin to touch. Legs return back to stacked. All right? That's so much fun. It's fun taking great care of your body. Let's do it again. Let's breathe. Bend the right knee. Sole of the foot touches the inner leg. Hand rests on top of the bending knee. Left foot is flexing. The breath guides the right knee to float behind the right shoulder in that direction. And the breath guides the right foot to rise up. The arm rises up as well. Both legs are straight, both feet are flexing. We capture what we can. The hand might be resting on the knee or even the shin. Hand might be touching the ankle, or you might have pointer, middle finger, and thumb wrapping around the big toe. Both feet are flexing, and be sure to keep your navel pressing inward. A great way to open the hips and tone our legs up. From here, we'll take a long cleansing inhale breath. When we release the breath, release where you're holding your big toe or touching your leg, and the breath allows the foot to release down and the arm to release down. Squeeze your kneecaps, keep your feet flexing, keep your belly pressing inward. Ultimately, thighs begin to touch, legs return to stack. The next breath allows the knees to flow towards the chest. Let's breathe. Bend your knees towards your chest. Let your head rise up. Palms are on the mat. The next breath, we're going to press up slowly like a push-up. Breathe, rising up. And now, lifting the knees up so we can flow to the opposite side. Knees flow towards the right. We're going to straighten our legs and lie on our right side. So we're lying on our right side. Legs are straight. The right hand is supporting the head, okay? Not sure what you can see. Sometimes, anyway. Hips are stacked, legs are straight. We have the left leg on top. Inhale, bend your left knee. Left sole of the foot connects with the inner thigh. We're flexing our right foot. Left hand rests on top of the bending knee. Right foot is actively flexing. The belly presses inward. From here, we're going to focus on the left knee. Inhale, guide the bending knee to float behind the left shoulder in that direction. The next breath allows the left foot to rise up. We're lifting up the arm, flexing the feet. Both feet are flexing. Your hand will rest somewhere along your leg, or your hand can capture with the pointer, middle finger, and thumb wrapping around the big toe. Keep your breath full. Let your belly flow inward. This is how we tone up our leg muscles. Very good for the hip flexors. Take a long cleansing inhale. On the release of breath, release where you're holding big toe. Keep your feet flexing. And slowly, slowly, slowly lower that left leg, left arm. Belly flows inward. Thighs begin to touch. Legs return to stacked. Let's do that once more. Inhale, bending the left knee. Sole of the foot connects with the inner thigh. Right foot is flexing. The breath allows us to place our palm over the kneecap. From here, we're going to guide the left knee to flow in the direction of the left shoulder. So lift your left knee up and it flows behind the shoulder. Yeah. The next breath allows the left foot to rise up and we're lifting the arm up. We're straightening the legs. Squeeze those kneecaps, flex both feet. Capture what you can. along the leg or the big toe. Keep your feet flexing, keep your breath full, and allow that navel to press inward towards your spinal cord. Notice the texture of your breath. Notice how the heart is beating. From here, we'll take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, release where you're holding your foot or leg. Slowly lower your left leg down. Squeeze your kneecaps. Lower the arm. Thighs touch. Legs return to stacked. From here, we're going to roll onto our belly. Roll onto your belly. So the kneecaps are on the mat. Bring your arms close to your chest wall. Your toenails are on the mat. Legs are straight. Press your chest forward. Keep your fingers close towards each other. Pointer through pinkies are touching, thumbs close to the pointers. As you inhale, lift the crown of the head up towards the sky, shoulders pressing down. This is a Sphinx pose. It allows us to strengthen the spine and strengthen the muscles of the back that support our good posture. Notice your unique heart rhythm and keep breathing deeply. It's so good for the body. The next breath allows the right knee to bend. Your right foot will rise off of the mat. From here, let's lift up the right knee and press the right knee downward away from the body, and then release the thigh back onto the mat. Next breath, left knee bends. Left foot rises. Now we're going to lift the left knee up and press that left knee downward away from the body, and then lower the thigh back onto the mat. Keep pressing your heart forward, chest flows forward, and breathe deep. Crown of the head is flowing up towards the sky. The next breath allows us to lift up the right hand, right elbow, and straighten the right arm. See if you can capture maybe your ankle. If you can't, it's okay, just bring your hand towards that right foot. The next breath allows us to lift up the left hand, extend the left arm back, attempting to capture the ankle or foot. It's okay if you can't hold the ankles, have your fingertips flow towards your heels. Everybody has shoulder blades touching, or have your palms facing each other, arms parallel, the shoulder blades will flow very close to each other, right? It's okay if your shoulder blades can't touch. So we're either capturing the ankles or feet, or we have the palms facing each other. Let's enjoy the fullness of the breath. As the breath flows freely, we're strengthening the back muscles, we're toning the arm muscles, and we're increasing the flexibility of the spine. So good for the body. From here, let's take a deep breath. On the exhale, slowly lower your chest onto the mat. Your chin will flow towards your collarbone. If you're holding your ankles, see if you can slide your hands closer towards your toes. So your palms are more so near your toes. Bring your thumbs towards the soles of the feet, and let's press, release the thumbs into different areas of the soles of the feet. Your head is completely lowered, forehead touching the mat. I sometimes just elevate my head so that you guys can hear me, so my voice can project. But your chin flows to your collarbone, and your forehead rests on your mat. Relax your shoulders. So by pressing and releasing the thumbs into the soles of the feet, different areas, you get a foot massage. You can use your fingers to massage the joints of the toes. Breathe deep. Squeeze, release the feet, breathing deep, increasing circulation, allowing oxygen-rich blood to circulate to the extremities of the feet and toes. From here, we'll take a long cleansing inhale. On the release of breath, if you're holding your feet, go ahead and release them. Your arms will rest at your side, and your toes flow towards the mat or floor. Let your shoulder blades spread across your back. Explore the fullness of the breath. From here, we'll take a long cleansing inhale. Begin to lift your head up, bend your elbows, and place your palms on either side of the mat near your chest. The next breath allows us to push up. Let's breathe, press up. Bend your knees and straighten elbows. Let's try that. Straighten your elbows like a push up, and bend your knees. Excellent flow. Walk to the top of the mat. Let your hands flow off the mat. Cross your ankles. Use your hands as props as you flow to easy pose. Connect with easy pose. Lift your heart up. Inhale the arms to a diagonal position. The breath allows the knees to rise up, uncross your legs, soles of the feet on the mat with a lifted heart. Take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, very slowly, bring your chin towards your collarbone, and we're going to release back one vertebrae at a time onto the mat. Shoulder blades connect with the mat. Base of the skull connects with the mat. Breathe deeply. When you exhale, straighten your legs and lower your hands in the same direction as the feet. Arms rest at your side. Relax your shoulders. Let your body soften and relax. You have the tip of the nose pointing to the sky. Go ahead and close your eyes. Make sure your neck is comfortable, your spine is comfortable on your mat, long and straight. We are now ready for our final yoga posture, our Shavasana. During this time, we keep all of our thoughts and focus on how our breath is flowing and how the heart is beating. Allow the breath to flow inward through the nostrils slowly. Notice the vibration, the coolness of the breath. Allow your breath to guide you inward to inner peace and inner calm within the body. Observe the harmony between the breath and the heart. As we remain connected with this peaceful moment, this tranquil moment in time, let's bring awareness to the toes and begin to bend the toes, straighten the toes, bend and straighten. Allow the feet to move from side to side. Circle the feet, breathe deep. Now we'll focus on our fingers. Let the fingers bend and straighten. Begin to move your hands. Activate your wrists. Breathe deeply. Take a long cleansing inhale. On the exhale, let your hands be still. Fingers still. Let's blink our eyes open. With the eyes open, take a breath. Bend your knees. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat and turn your body to the left side. Left elbow bends. Left arm becomes a pillow for your head as you flow to a fetal position on your left side. The next breath allows us to lift the head up. Let's breathe. Place your palms on the mat in front of chest. More breath allows us to press the body upright. Move slowly, don't rush. Guide yourself to any comfortable seated position on your mat. Be sure to lift your heart and relax your arms. Crown of the head flows upward. We're going to gaze downward for a moment of reflection. Let's breathe. Observe how you feel right now. The next breath allows the arms to extend outward and rise up. Rotate the arms in. Guide them closer, fingertips touch, palms meet. Take a deeper breath. On the exhale, lower your hands, bend your elbows, and let your hands flow to heart center. From heart center, we'll take another breath. On the exhale, let the body release and flow forward. Let's remember, every day we receive is a gift. So cherish your life and treat your life like the gift that it is. The light and love in me honor the light and love in you. Namaste. On the inhale breath, we rise up. Thank you. Peace. Alrighty, for those of you that joined a little later, my name is Candace. I'm a certified yoga teacher. I go live every Thursday morning. Oh, today's Tuesday. Correction. I go live every Tuesday morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, if this was helpful to you, please hit the like button. And if you enjoyed the practice, consider hitting subscribe. And if it was enjoyable to you, consider sharing it with others as well. So I'm wishing everybody a beautiful day. Until next time, be well.